Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I will show you everything that has been added and changed in Minecraft pre-release 1 for 1.16. So first pre-release of the new update. If you want to check the next video, please make sure you're subscribed and like this video. So let's go over all of the new changes and additions. So first of all, there has been a new graphics option added. If you go over here to video settings, there's now fancy, fabulous and fast. So fabulous, as it says over here, enables screen shaders to draw translucent objects per pixel, and this may severely impact performance for portable devices and 4K displays. So this could be very laggy, but it should, well, look more beautiful. And let's see if we can actually see that. So I think this has to do something with, well, translucent blocks. So probably with gloss. And I want to check if we can actually see some differences between normal game and with the just fancy textures. So let's see. This is it with fabulous, and with fancy it looks like this. Yeah, I think the lines are a bit harsher, so you can see purple lines going all the way down on fancy. And on fabulous, well, that's still the case. So the game should look better at least on fabulous, but it will definitely impact the game with the amount of FPS you'll get. Then some of the changes in 1.16 pre-release 1. First of all, you can now milk cows and mushrooms in creative mode. So let's try it out. I have a mushroom and I can milk it. I'm in creative mode, and the cow as well. And you can also get the stew from the mushrooms in creative mode now. So let's see that. Mushroom bowl, and we get the mushroom soup. Very awesome. Okay. And if you use a bucket on water in creative mode, you actually get a bucket of water. Previously you would still get this bucket of water, but now if you click again, you will not get a secondary bucket of water. So as you can see, there are no other buckets of water being added. Once you have one bucket of water, it will no longer add more buckets of water when you're in creative mode. Let's check if this is also the case for lava. So let's pick up one bucket of lava and let's do it again. And as you can see, we don't get any more buckets of lava in creative mode. So yes, this also works for lava. Now, if a villager is struck by lightning, just any villager, doesn't really matter what villager, if it gets struck by lightning like this and turns into a witch, the witch will never despawn. So let's just teleport ourselves upwards and down again. So here we go. Let's go 300 blocks up. Now the witch should have despawned if it was just a normal witch, and then go down again, and as you can see, the witch is still here because it was a villager before. A new game rule has been added, which is universal anger. So you can see it over here, game rule universal anger. So this is normally set to true, and you can set it to false. Okay, so the universal anger game rule makes anger neutral mobs attack any nearby player and not just the player that angered them. So this is turned false by default. So the pigmen won't attack any other players if you attack them. But if you set it to true, then they will attack any player that is nearby. And then there's also the game rule added, forgiveDeadPlayers. So if we change this game rule to false, so here's it, forgiveDeadPlayers. If we change it to false, like this, go into survival, and then hit one of these pigmen. As you can see, they will be angry at me, and then once I die and respawn, they will still be angry at me. So this is normally set to true, and so this big pigman would stop being angry at me, but now they will keep being angry for, well, as long as possible, I think. They will never stop being angry. I don't know why I would want to do this, but it's possible now with the game rule, forgiveDeadPlayers. So there's also been some technical changes. First of all, smithing recipes can now be added or changed through Datapacks. So you can change the smithing recipes. And also the game will now detect critical Datapack issues like missing required text and prevent the world from being loaded. So this was also added in a previous snapshot, but now it's been added again. And you can now select data packs before the world is even created. And you can see the button over here. If you click create new world, there is now a data pack option. And here you can add your data packs and you can switch them on before even creating the world. And if you use the copy world option over here, it will actually carry over the data packs that were on the original world. And you can also just drag over data packs onto your game, like this, and then you can immediately add it. But for me it failed, so it is a possibility to do this now, but sometimes it apparently fails, so don't know why I did that. But you can now immediately drag the data packs onto this screen, and you can also drag resource packs immediately onto the screen with the resource packs. So that's over here. You can immediately drag your files onto here to immediately add them to this list, which is nice. So there has now also been a smithing recipe type added, and the recipes of this type are used in the smithing table, of course, to upgrade one item onto another item and maintaining its tags. So there's 3 tags here. So it's base, which is the ingredient specifying an item to be upgraded, the addition ingredient specifying valid items to trigger the update, and the result, the item specifying the resulting type of upgraded item. So that's these 3 items in the smithing table over here you can specify. Well, if you want to see more bug fixes, then check out the video on the end screen of this video. And then I hope to see you in my next videos. Until then, bye bye!